What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to save money by tying your own single dropper rig. Do me a favor, if you got any value out of this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel below so you get more content like this. Do me a favor and comment below if you guys have, different ways to tie this rig, or if you've actually done well on the store-bought rig. If you've actually done well on this right here, if you've actually done real well on this, comment below, because from what I see, most people that are fishing with these, they're just not pulling in the fish because they, for whatever reason. I can name a lot. It's kind of bulky, and swivel clamp things are just, it's real big for a fish that might be line sensitive, like trying to catch a sheep's head on this or something like that. I don't know. But when I first started saltwater fishing, I was fishing with these, and and you can get those, and yeah, I didn't do any good until I started tying my own rig. So tie this rig, and let's get to it. Alright, first I'm going to point out why I think this doesn't do well. This is just a lot of bulk for a line shy fish, that you maybe want to hide your hook or something like that, sheep's head, different things. You're also not going to get a real natural presentation out of this. I know they say like the beads attract the fish. It's probably going to make them look if there's something flopping around on here or a fish. I've caught fish on them, but just not the ratios I want. And then also if there's like seaweed and stuff, or really anything, it's just always getting caught up on all this just because how bulky it is. See, if you see these two next to each other, look how bulky that is. And look how much that is. So if your bait's sitting in the water on this thing, look, this is on the ground. They don't see that. This is usually farther up. So look, a more line shy fish is going to eat this. Where this, look at all that. Come on, that's ridiculous. So if you're fishing for catfish, use this. They don't care. If it stinks, they'll eat it. But this, in my opinion, this is what I do. It's cheaper, and it's just all around better. Alright, so here I got one that's already tied up, and then I'll show you the process through it. But you got a loop here, and then this will come off like a T. That's one knot there. And then you tie your swivel on the one end. So swivel at the top, this goes to your main line. Then it comes down, split off. And you put your hook on there that you want, and then on the bottom you have that loop right there, and that's for your weight that you want, and then your bait will stick off the side like that. This one I'll leave out because I'm going to assume that you know how to tie. This is a basic fisherman's knot is what I call it, but I'm going to do a video on the fisherman's knot. If you don't have that or don't know how to do that, make sure to subscribe, and you'll see that video that's going to be coming up. I'm going to be doing a bunch more like basic, intermediate stuff for some of my subscribers. Alright, so what you're going to need a weight. This is just something you'd use for like bass or trout or something like this. This one's smaller. Saltwater, you're going to be using something larger. And then this is a circle hook that I use in saltwater, but it's just a better visual. It's not tiny like you would use for like trout or something in Colorado. And then here, that's a swivel. So you're going to need swivel, hook, and weight of your choice. Size of the hook and size of the weight are going to depend on what fish you're going for, what bait you're using, obviously, size of their mouth, size of the bait, current, flow, different things are all going to be relevant here. And then your line, obviously, monofilament or fluorocarbon, and also whatever weight test is suitable for the fish you're going for. If they're trout, like freshwater trout, I mean, you can go as low as, 4 or 6 pound. Maybe around 10 or something for bass, different things like that. And then saltwater, it depends what you're going for, but, could be 8 pound all the way up to 80. So, but I'll show you just real quick how to tie it. And then if you guys have any questions, comment below as far as what line, hooks, and weight I would recommend for whatever fishing you're going to apply this to. Alright, so first off, you want to tie your swivel on here. And for that, I guess I will show you. I go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just go right through that first loop that you made right here between the swivel, like that. And I grab the line and just tighten that up. There you go. So then now your swivel's tied on. Obviously clip your tag end, mine's pretty short. And then for this end right here, you just want to make a loop. So loop this, make a loop like that, come and see the end of that. I'll just twist it around my finger, and then that forms a loop like that. Take this, bring it through that loop once, back around twice. Let's see here. And grab that through on the second time. Then this, to put your weight on. It's hard to do this, keep it in the frame. Put that through there. And then put the weight through the loop. Pull that tight. And there, that saves you a swivel and whatnot too. It's a lot less bulky than the other line. So what you got, swivel on one end, weight on the other. Don't forget to clip this tag end right here. For this one, we got a weight with the loop and the swivel. And I'm just going to put this right here in the middle, and you can adjust it based on what you fish for. But, so what I do, you saw, I take this, I just run it over my fingers like that. And then I put it in 2 fingers, so it's crossed over like that. And then grab one, and just loop it over the other one, and just repeat. Depends on the line. If it's larger, I'll only do it, 4 times, something like that. With the lighter stuff, you can go 6, something like that. And then what you want to do is you want to wet this here. See, however far this is to that, that's how far your hook's going to be away from the thing. So let me wet this real quick. And then you want to keep this pulled tight. I'll normally put this part here, this loop, in my mouth and pull it, but it's hard to get it on camera. Let me tighten that. Alright, so there. To do this, you just pinch this line together, put it through the eye. So then you got weight. You got your hook hanging off the side. You want to make sure that when this rig sits up, you have that hook up. You don't want it down because it makes it harder when you set that hook. You just miss more fish. I prefer this up. So, let's see here. Like that. So I mean, it's a lot less money. You can switch out your weight just by pulling that back through. You can switch out your hook to a different hook, and then whatever swivel, and you can adjust this, the line and weight and size of hook, depending on what you're fishing for. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to tie that, give it a try. I'm telling you, it's night and day difference, and it saves you money too. So when you lose a rig, you can just pre-tie whatever you want. Do me a favor, if you got any value out of this video, give me a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and please comment if you've caught something on this other rig. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one.